Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis, and this is Kaon Reviews. Alright folks, now as you saw in the intro, today's video is going to focus on Star Wars, The Mandalorian, Ahsoka Tano, as she is seen in the series The Mandalorian. And now this is part of the vintage collection, which basically is almost the same as the retro collection, except with a lot more articulation. Now I've had several vintage figures. Well, let me do that. Vintage figures in the past. Unfortunately, I never did get around to actually reviewing these. These were just figures that I wound up getting as part of a trade from a friend of mine from long ago, and they were really cool. I liked them. So when I saw this figure available for pre-order on Hasbro Pulse, I had to go ahead and snag her. Now, granted, this was the figure I originally wanted to get instead of the retro one, which I had previously reviewed. So, as you can tell, it comes with this beautiful, cover. You see the photograph of Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano, and I'm going to try and do that close-up. Wow. And you do see a little bit of a resemblance between Rosario Dawson seen here and her figure form. A little bit of a resemblance. Not too bad though. I'm really liking it. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom back out. So, you know, as you can see, unlike the retro one, this one's a little bit more slender. You can tell she's got, you know, some joints here, so very nice. And on the back side, you do see some additional figures such as Bib Fortuna, Bo-Katan Kreese in the vintage version, Yoda, Quill, Fennec Shan, the Death Watch Mandalorian, as well as the Clone Trooper. So very nice. I am liking it. So let's go ahead and take a final look at this phenomenal figure. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get her opened up. Alright, there she is out of her box. And wow, I am very, very impressed. You know, I'm going to try and zoom in on her face, because that is such a phenomenal face sculpt right there. Let's see if we can try and focus in on that. There we go. Damn it to hell. That is awesome looking. I mean, good gravy. That is a lot of good detail. For a figure this small, I have to say I'm very impressed. Now, I'm going to zoom out just a bit so we can go ahead and get a little bit more space here. Now, as you can tell, you know what, all this time, and I forgot to turn on the light. There we go, much better. Now, let's zoom in on that hood. That is really awesome. And there is a lot of good detail, especially, you know, with her clothing. That, try and adjust this to where it can actually, right there, there we go, very nice. I mean, check out the detail in her gauntlets right here. I mean, damn it all. Come on, zoom in, zoom in. Damn, there we go. Look at that. The straps that are on her biceps, the ties here on the back of her sash, the detail in her lightsaber as she's holding it, very nice. The folds in her pants and her shin guards, her boots, the straps that are connecting to it, the markings on her face, her headband. I mean, good gravy. This is a really awesome figure, much better than the retro version that I had gotten previously. And oh yeah, you know, it's like good gravy. Yeah, man. So as you can tell, I had her posed up in this stance to show off her posability. Now let's go ahead and take a look at her articulation. So her head, I want to say it's on a type of ball joint. Now her, I'm not sure, I think they're called liku, her head tails. You know, they are very soft hard plastic, so they can make the clearance and whatnot. So she's able to look up just a little bit. She can look down, look left, look right. Her arms can lift up like so, but they can also go 360. She does have a type of elbow rotation as well as an elbow bend as well, which can go a little over 9 degrees. In addition, she does have wrist rotation as well. So, and she does have a type of waist rotation here. She can kick up a little bit around 90 degrees. She does have upper thigh rotation. She can kick off to the side, though I'm not sure if she's going to be able to do her kung fu kick here. I'm going to try and get her situated, which nope, I don't think so. The plastic is really soft and some of the joints are kind of loose, but you know, you're probably wondering, well, does she have any, you know, knee bend? She does, as a matter of fact, and they bend like so. So you can go a little bit over 90 degrees. She can kick back about 45 degrees back. She can kick up almost 90 degrees. She does have a little bit of ankle tilt. She can point her feet down. She can kick up a little bit, but that's due to the restrictions of her shin guards. So yeah, I mean, if she wants, she can be able to hold her lightsaber on high, you know, and like so. Yeah, and just, oh yeah. That is very awesome. I'm liking this. As you can tell, the vintage line has a lot more articulation and posability than the old retro ones. Now, the retro line, you know, if you want to know what's the difference, the retro line is more of a nostalgic kick for those of us that grew up with the original trilogy and the figures that came out during the 1977 on to, like, you know, 84 or so, you know, and you know, the figure started to improve shortly after the initial run with the expanded universe and everything. But you know, nowadays it's like wow, that is awesome. I am really liking this. So that's it for the figure. So give me a moment while I go ahead and get her reposed and standing, or however I pose her, and I'll come back with my thoughts and my score. Alright, now as you can see, I have her posed up in a type of meditative type positions with her lightsabers ignited. So I have to say I'm really liking this figure. It's, you know, so I actually went ahead and pre-ordered two. One to go ahead and open up and review, as well as probably display. Another one to keep in the box, and should we are ever graced with Rosario Dawson's presence at one of the local cons, I am so getting her to sign that. So like I said, I like the figure. There were some issues. The plastic that was used is very soft. Kind of reminds me of the Redline figures that Hasbro put out for some of the Transformer characters. It's very soft. So that is going to take away a couple of points. In addition, the stability that it has, I mean, it does stand up pretty well. You are able to put her in some unique poses, but the one I always test my figures on is the Kung Fu kick, and unfortunately, as you saw, the minute I let her go, she starts to topple over. So that is my complaint about this figure, unfortunately. Not there's very rare that there is ever a perfect figure. But nonetheless, you know, it's not going to take away my love of this figure. This is a really cool looking figure. I like the you know, the articulation of it and everything. Just certain things about it just kind of took away, you know, the enjoyment a little bit, but not entirely. So that being said, on a scale of 1 through 10, I'm gonna go ahead and give this Ahsoka. I live close to a hospital, folks, so you're gonna hear sirens every so often. Anyway, as I was saying, on a scale of 1 through 10, I'm gonna go ahead and give this figure an 8. Like I said, it's because of the issues that I mentioned before that took away points. But other than that, this is a good figure to have. If you are a fan of, you know, of the character Ahsoka Tano, definitely get one or two. Or if you want to get her because you liked her appearance in The Mandalorian, or if you're just a Rosario Dawson fan, definitely go ahead and pick one up. But that's my take on the figure. I want to hear from you all. Have you picked this one up? Now, I wound up getting these via a pre-order on Hasbro Pulse. So I'm going to go ahead and look back on the site and see if this figure is still available on a Hasbro Pulse. If it is, I will put a link in the description below. Now, other than that, I do have one other thing. I did finally make my goal of 200 subscribers. Now, as I had stated before, and Lady Tano, let me move you out of the way. As I had mentioned throughout the course, I am going to go ahead and give away the Bad Kitty. Now, this has been a moment I have been pretty much gearing towards. Now, not to just give away the kitty, but to reach a milestone. And with all of your help you know, you made this possible. So for that, I'm going to go ahead and reward you. Now, we do have this figure, Ravage, the Bad Kitty, still in its box, has not been opened at all. So right now we're doing a giveaway. So one of the I will leave rules in the description below, but I am going to go ahead and spell them out here and now. In order for you to take part in this particular giveaway, number one, you have to subscribe to the channel or already be a member or a subscriber to the channel itself. You have to like the video. Now, one thing, you can either like this video or the video in which I had originally reviewed this this figure, and I will go ahead and put a link to that original video, you know, in the description below as well. So in addition to that, definitely share the video, but also make sure you pass the word on to them. Now this is only for subscribers within the continental United States. So if you are outside of the US, I'm sorry. Perhaps when another opportunity arises and I can afford the shipping costs, I'll go ahead and get that, you know, do a worldwide, you know, ship. But right now, I'm keeping it local. Let's see. So to do that, you're gonna go ahead and send an email. Email address will also be listed with the rules down below. You're gonna go ahead and send an email with the subject stating Ravage. In the body, you're going to write down Bad Kitty. I don't care if you use lowercase, I don't care if you use uppercase, as long as it's, you know, an actual letter. No emojis, no no alternate lettering or anything. It's gotta be straight English, capitalized or lowercase, and anything else will not be accepted. I'm just telling you right now. Now, contest will continue on until June 25th, 11:59, June 25th. The following day, I will go ahead and, well, I should say, the following whenever this whenever I believe June 25th falls on a Saturday, so on the following Wednesday I will make the announcement of who the winner is. Now upon making that announcement, the winner will have 48 hours to get back to me. Otherwise, I will draw again. So those are the rules, plain and simple. So if anyone has any questions, leave them in the comment section down below, and I will answer them as best as I can. But for right now, any email correspondence will be in connection to this contest only. Remember, subject, Ravage, body, Bad Kitty. Nothing beyond that. So that is it, folks. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Let me take the Bad Kitty away, and let's go ahead and put Lady Tano back up. Try and get her situated. Oh, much better. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna try and zoom in on her a little bit more. Oh yeah, very nice. Alright, so I'd like to thank you all for watching. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.